In this video, we're going to take a look at these Iranian surplus rounds for the 8mm Mauser. I have already fired a few of these, and the vast majority of them were hang fires. Out of about 7 rounds, 3 of them were hang fires, 2 of them wouldn't go off, and 2 of them actually did go off. So in my opinion, these definitely aren't good for shooting. You definitely don't want any hang fires. So in my opinion, the best thing to do with these is break them down and reload them. And what I've been doing is reusing the powder and projectiles and just reloading them into some of my brass cases with a new primer. Because really it's just the primer in these surplus rounds that's corrosive, and the powder still works fine. It's also just that old primer that's given the hang fires and failure to fires, or light primer strikes. So I've just been pulling these old Iranian rounds apart with my bullet puller and loading the powder and projectile into a modern case with a modern primer. But anyways, let's get into our analysis of these rounds by checking the overall lengths. So that's the overall length of these 5 cartridges. Now let's pull a couple of these apart. And our powder charge is weighing in at 45.1 grains. And that's what the powder looks like. Just some kind of flake powder. And here's the projectile. It's got a really narrow boat tail. I've actually never seen a boat tail that's narrow before. And the projectile's weighing exactly 198 grains. And our second one, the powder's weighing in at 45.3 grains. And of course the powder looks identical. And our second projectile, 198.2 grains. Overall cartridge weight, 411.1. 412.2 and 413 grains. Case length 2.239 inches and 2.24. Projectile length 1.373 inches and 1.37. So it looks like it has a massive crimp on it based on its groove in the bullet and the case neck here. And that's an extraordinarily narrow boat tail. The typical boat tail I see is more like this one. This is a Yugoslavian surplus bullet. And these both weigh about 196 or 198 grains. But look at the difference in the boat tail. But anyways, that's all for the Iranian surplus analysis video. And if there's anything else you want to see broken down like this, just make sure to let me know. And as always, thanks for watching.